fire bright. Nick and Melissa keep it tight. We got pastel and deals. Emico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel. Clues and codes we decode in this digital abode. Mysteries we unload on the streaming road. Chat lights up bright and clear. With every solved riddle here, we all cheer without fear. In our world so dear, we got pastel and deals. Amico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel. Clues and codes we decode in this digital abode. Mysteries we unload on the streaming road. Chat lights up bright and clear. With every solved riddle here, we all cheer without fear. In our world so dear, we got pastel and deals. Amico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel.
Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are all good. Yeah, sorry about the streaming issues. When I first started, I don't know what was happening. My OBS just did not want to talk to YouTube at all. I don't know what was going on. So I do see that I'm kind of peeking here. So I'm going to lower myself down. If you guys want me to turn myself up, let me know. If you want me to turn up the video, just let me know. Been watching streams all day. Yeah, I've been editing all day. I am sick and tired of this office chair. So I'm tired. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay footage. We shot all the Ultimate Chicken Horse. We shot all that footage on Monday. So, yeah. So now you guys know what the super secret projects are. Actually, only kinda. Ooh, what just happened? Sorry. Only kinda. You only know part of the super secret projects, but gaming with Matthias is one. Maybe I can get Matthias to come on and react to an episode, his favorite episode of 863. It would be interesting to watch his favorite episode. So I'll pitch that to him. We are still in the works of getting Travis, the actor who played Scott, to watch his episodes. He's got quite a few episodes, so we'll probably watch the series finale on YouTube, and we might watch the first time that Scott meets the crew. So with him, but that's still in the works. Again, that probably will not happen until after my surgery, which is at the end of this month, though. But yes, here's my weekly reminder to remind you guys that how is that going getting Scott? What? We're Travis, the actor who plays Scott. We're going to probably get him to come on and react to some episodes as well with us. But this is my weekly reminder to let you know that your local 863 artist, the fabulous gentleman who did the sorry, I'm blanking because I just got a DM. Turn that off. The Fabulous Gentleman's who did the book covers. His name is Nick Gray Art. His links are in the description below. His commissions are open for thumbnails only. So if you are an inspiring YouTuber and you are looking to get a couple of like professional looking thumbnails, it's always good to get like a first, like if you notice like the Ultimate Chicken Horse, I'm reusing the same thumbnail because I'm not that great of an artist. So I'm reusing the thumbnail and just putting like 1, 2, 3 in the corner. So if you've got a series going on and you would like a professional looking thumbnail, hit up Nick Gray Art. Link is in the description. But we also have Emico. Emico's commissions are fully open. He is the gentleman that did the artwork for all the album covers. And in fact, we're going to be watching an episode, and if you look closely in not this episode, but the next episode, if I'm fast enough, I'll pause it on it. But you can actually see some of Emico's artwork as Matt's screen on his phone. It's like his background on his screen. So yeah, so if you would like to get some professional looking things for your next creative purposes, hit up those gentlemen. Their links are down in the description below. And if you are watching my fabulous, terrific gameplay of Ultimate Chicken Horse, make sure you check out everyone else's description, everyone else's links. If you are on the Discord, you are getting bombarded by notifications of Soroxa, Emico, Nick, myself, Matt. Am I missing anyone? Soroxa, Emico, Matt, me, Nick. Yeah, there's only 5 of us. There are 2 more other people that are part of the Overkillers. That's what we've kind of been calling ourselves from day one. Not the Overkillers, the Overthinkers. We've been calling ourselves that since day one. There's 2 more of us. They should be popping up in other gameplay. Unfortunately, the other 2 people who is part of the group could not make it to our recording on Monday. So, but they will pop in and out, and they have their own channels as well. So it's kind of an interesting thing to do. Matt is basically like teaming up with us and getting content out of us, and we're getting content out of him. So that's how it works. Wing Weaver says, I was asking, how is it going? Oh, it's going. Like, I mean, I'm not in the talks with him, but my team is. So my team is getting Travis to come on. So as of, do we know them? I don't know if they want to be known, but yeah, you should know them. You should know them. And if you don't, then you've been hiding under a rock, and you should get to know them. I'll ask them if they want to be known. I don't know if they want to like have like a climatic. Is it climatic? Is that a word? Or am I just making that up? But I don't know if they want to be introduced in a climatic way, in their own way. So I'll let them introduce themselves when they are able to pop in and do some of their gameplay as well. Let's see here. Any more announcements do I need to make? Tomorrow we are doing Girls Get Gaming. So we're bringing back Gigi, but it's with girls. That would have been an awesome Gigi episode if like the girls of The Office ran an episode of Gigi Gaming. Yeah, but now it's Girls Got Gaming now. But we will have, hopefully, if things don't fall through. We'll have a special guest in tomorrow's stream. The girls have decided that they want to play Phasmophobia again. They are determined to get the ghost. Like, I watch streamers play this game all the time. I watch streamers. I have played this game, and I don't understand what is wrong with us. How come we cannot get the ghosts? So if you want to join us tomorrow, it'll be around the same time as today's stream. We will be playing Phasmophobia with Pastel Deals. And if you are a long time a member of this channel, Nugs, hopefully will be able to join us tomorrow. So that would be fun. I want you guys to at least get one game correct. I've gotten a couple of games correct, okay? It's not like I haven't done it, but I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's because we don't have all the gear. We can't get the ghost right, like, because we don't have some of the sound stuff. I remember when I played this game with Chanel, it was me and Shades and the Science Babes and Chanel. We played that game and we weren't this bad. Like, why are we so bad? I don't get it. But hopefully tomorrow we'll... if you're good at Phasmophobia, please be here tomorrow night. And please be in the comments and helping us out. If we're doing something wrong, please let us know. Please let us know. And if you're part of the replay crew and you're going to watch the gameplay, you can't make it tomorrow night, please let us know. We need help. But anyway, we've got some 863 to react to. I've already forgotten what I have queued up here. Let me see. We are going to be watching We Found 20-year-old footage someone wanted to hide. This is around when Scott is appearing. I believe Scott is in this footage. And then we're going to jump backwards in time from this episode, and we're going to go backwards in the time to season 2 to My Friends Were Trapped in an Abandoned Lab. And that is... So no Mattson videos tonight. I know. It's like everyone's favorite character because it's so rich and so like dark and everyone loves it. But so no Mattson tonight. But we're gonna get like how Nelson got like a foothold into Matt's mind. So that's going to be in the next episode. This episode that is queued up right now is season 4, and we are it's just laboratory footage of Syntech that they find, and let's see what is on this tape. We're going to find out. So again, please let me know in the comments if you can't hear the video, or if I need to be turned down, or if I need to be turned up. Let me know, please. Alrighty, and let's get started.
By the way, kind of matches your briefcase out there.
You mean the one Scott had? Oh no!
Oh no, I know.
Yep, still there. Holy cow. Let me explain the mess here. As you can see, I'm emptying my bookshelf. I told you guys that I wanted to do a reading your comments portion at the beginning of every video to get back in touch with you guys. That's what this is right now. I'm gonna do that right now. But I'm also gonna add something else into it. Something else that I think we've been missing. Something else that's going to help us connect the dots, figuratively and literally. We're gonna get into that in a second. I'm really excited about it, but it requires me to completely disassemble and redo my entire office to do that. I'm done doing this accidentally. I'm done doing this whole 863 thing just happenstance, and it's time I take charge of what has been dropped in my lap. But before we do that, let's read some of your theories. Before we get into it, I know you're probably going to be reading all the titles on my bookcase. This one, you can skip it. Long story short, because I want to read some comments from the last video where...
What is that? Sorry. What is that? Like, it's got like a model of a half-naked man there. I know it's probably for like art, but it's like standing behind something. It looks like, is it part of this photograph? I don't know what that is, but I am definitely, yes, I'm looking at the... He knows this very well. Of course, we're looking at the books on the bookshelf. Interesting. But yeah, I don't know what that is. But what is that? What is that?
a man going by the name of Scott came into our studio. Dark Mega says, I have a theory. This could be either time travel, like what other people say, and this makes sense, or since the antidote was spread out in the valley, Scott woke up because he might have had the serum in him. So since he just woke up, he doesn't know that Syntech isn't in the building anymore, and that's why he went to the building claiming he is an employee. I think that's probably the most plausible scenario. That being said, for us to actually agree with that theory, we're going to have to go out on the limb and actually say that this is legit Scott. There are a lot of clues as to him actually being Scott, but there are a lot of things that cause doubt as to him being Scott. Go to D3B and either enter Scott or Scott came here because he said leave Deb a message. So you guys should probably leave Deb a message and see if D3B says anything about him. Deb has just never been wrong. She's not been fully truthful, but she's never been wrong. When she has explicitly stated something, it's been true 100% of the time, and I can't think of one scenario in which that isn't actually accurate. That being said, I have gone into the Apple II many times since then, didn't show it on camera because it led to nothing, but anytime I try to engage a trigger word, D3B pretty much says the exact same thing. No trigger words, I didn't build trigger words into this programming. Niz Cruz says, I feel so bad for Scott, everyone laughing at him and yelling at him, and he's so confused. I don't know who's laughing at him. If there was any laughing that was uncomfortable laughter to dispel the tension, you ever have one of those situations where you're just like, huh?
Where's Wes?
Sorry, what?
Or Deb?
What? Hey, Matt?
You don't really know what to do and you're like processing all of this information. So no one's laughing at him. We're, if anything, pretty paranoid and scared during that situation. You should have asked him what year he thought it was. You could have heard when they thought they were asleep or something along those lines, because I don't think time travel makes sense. And by asleep, I'm referring to the possible serum test could have been used to put subjects to sleep for long periods of time. Yeah, sleep being basically what happened to me, which is under the influence of whoever's on the other end. That's probably the most possible scenario. I don't know how he plays into this whole thing though, and I don't know why he all of a sudden just, well, that would actually explain why he all of a sudden showed up. Because releasing control over the Spire, I wonder if there's other people out there just like waking up all of a sudden. I'm telling you, Matt, this is actually Scott. His name is tied to the Mountaineer. Look through the files and see if his name is tied to Syntech. There might be a chance that he could have been in an accident with Syntech and forgot everything. Try to contact him and explain everything that happened. We sent him away, there's legit no way to contact him, and I don't really have enough information in order to even know what to ask him. The cartoony kitty, this is absolutely wild. I'm so glad to be caught up with this series again. Yeah, you and me both. The previous 7 months of my life, I kind of lost to this whole series, so to speak. Still struggling with that a little bit. Still struggling with the fact that, I was asleep for 7 months because of the serum. I'll move on. Daniel Jensen says the Mountaineer and now the Fan. I think they're caught in a time loop of sort. That's a cool theory. How would that work? I think I would have said, calm down, sit, and take a breath. Ask him what date it was and correct him. If you had him leave, that would be more stressful and a bigger risk than just let him stay. Now look at what you have done. Instead of looking at the whole picture, deal with it in small chunks. This guy's clearly on your side. That's not necessarily true. He came in hostile after we told him this wasn't Syntech.
What happened to all of them?
Hey, no.
They shouldn't be back there. They work here.
You're not putting into play the idea that my staff is here and they're scared. And not only that, people from Syntech have notoriously been hostile. We can't forget everything that's happened. I have the responsibility to keep my staff safe. Even if we didn't have all the information, I think we played it right. Okay, so that's all the comments I'm reading right now, but I'm not done yet. I have one more thing to do, and this is the thing that I think is gonna bring it home. This is the thing that's gonna bring us together in such a way that hopefully we can figure out and solve who killed Deb. Yesterday, I went to the HQ at the studio, in which we don't use anymore, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna bring that board back. I brought the cork board home and a bunch of other things here to make this thing happen. I'm surprised it fit, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm gonna go get that board. We're gonna set it up here. And the beginning of every video, after we do a little reading your comment segment, we're gonna add things to the board, you and I, subject 4, subject 1, together.
So, I don't know if you guys remember, but this didn't last long. The board didn't last long. I think it was in like maybe 3 or 4 episodes. I think honestly, for the story-wise, I think it was kind of a way to help Matt because he's been like MIA for 4 months. I think it was kind of a way that Matt could piece together what's going on since he's been away for like 4 months. I think it was just a visual way of him to kind of piece things together. In the chat, Wing Weaver says, hey, do you guys wish the time travel thing was a real not part of the series? Was real not part of the series. Well, time travel is real. Einstein said it was plausible and, well, okay. Einstein said that time travel is possible to the future. You can't go back because you don't go back in time to anything. He also theorized that time was 3-dimensional in waves and that you could maybe cross over in like the peaks of the waves, but that was just a theory. But mathematically, time travel is possible. And the more that we explore space and stuff and we like get closer to gravitational wells or pulls, you see time dilation, and time dilation is just a fancy word of saying like time traveling. In fact, everyone kind of does it in their own way. A stationary object will move slower than a moving object. So when you're in your classroom and you're looking at the clock and you're waiting for like the bell to ring because it's the end of the day and you're just staring at the bell, it feels like that time is actually going slower. It is actually going slower. It is not like everyone's all like, oh, that's just in your mind. No, it actually is going slower. If you would like to speed up time, get up and like walk to the trash can, or get up and sharpen your pencil, or get up and talk to your friend across the room. Movement causes time because you move through time. But if you're stationary, you basically time moves around you. But if I don't know if that makes, I'm actually using my hands because I'm Italian. I'm using my hands to demonstrate this for you guys, but you guys can't see me because I don't have a camera yet. So not until I get my computer up and running. Lydia says, hi, I was just training to become messy for about 40 minutes. I'm exhausted. Well, I hope you get some water in you. But Wing Weaver, pretty much do stuff to make it go faster. Yes, because it does move faster when you are moving. I mean, it's slow. I mean, it's not, you're not going to be like time traveling all the time, but if you want time to move faster, always be in movement. And trying to think what the experiment was called, but there was an experiment that was done with atomic clocks, and one was on an airplane that went around the world, and it actually moved faster than the one that stayed on the ground. So proving something that Albert Einstein theorized back in like the 1920s. So I'm losing my voice. Make sure you guys are drinking water. Let me know what you guys are drinking. But yeah, here we go.
together, and we're gonna try and every video put some pieces together to see what we've learned, because this gets too complicated to keep track of. Not only that, link down in the description below to take a peek at the board when it's not in video. I'll have an actual board where you can leave comments on, hopefully help solve this with me. So let's build that board right now. This is where the board is. Let's see if I can figure out how to bring this upstairs by myself. Here we go. This is a giant board.
I believe, if I'm getting this correctly in my head, for some BTS on this board, I think Amanda helped him build this board. I don't know if she pops up in a video and you can see her like actually helping with the board, but I do know that Amanda had her handiwork on the board.
Okay, we did it. We did it. We're here. All right. Maybe this board is too big. All right, let me clear this out for a second. Let me clear this out. Shout out to my wife for
Told you, there she is, Amanda!
helping me with the more crafty side of this. That's not my strong suit. First thing that goes on the board here is the fact that Deb was murdered. Immediately after that, we're just gonna use this picture because suit and tie reminds me of Gary, but we don't have a face for Gary. We're gonna put Gary over here. This dude that just randomly shows up and asks for Wes, Deb, and Autumn. We're gonna put him down here. Claims his name is Scott Cleric. Also, most likely connected in all of this, the event, the Absolute being stolen. That's gonna go up right here, right above. If you recall, Deb said that there were 356 possible murderers. 356 possible people that wanted to murder her. We're gonna go with the top 5. Gary called us about Deb's murder. Somehow he knew, so I'm gonna connect those dots there. Okay, so Gary Reynolds right now, no motive, no means, no opportunity. Same thing with Scott. Right now I have him just as a person of interest. He just kind of conveniently showed up. Basically after some of the theories you guys showed me this morning, in that he could have just woke
Sorry. Lydia caught me. Muted. Oh, Matilda caught me too. I assume you're muted. There's Saraxa. Just write muted. Emico's not here. Is this the episode where you beat Matt at Ultimate Chicken Horse? No, not yet. And nobody's seen that on my channel. You beating. No, you did win. You won the farm. Didn't you win the farm? Because Matt won the volcano, and he won the first one that we played. I think you won the farm. Lydia, yes, if you stare time slowly down, but if you don't, it goes faster. Very strange phenomenon. It's not a phenomenon. It's actually math. It's math. It's not a phenomenon anymore. We know that it's there because of math. Math says it was there in the 1920s, and because of space traveling and stuff like that, we now know that it is true. Wingweaver, I do wonder how the car thing makes go faster because, yeah, you're moving fast in the car, but it feels like it flies. Yes, this is because you're moving. Saraxa, yes, I believe I won the farm. Yeah, I think you won the farm too because I remember your little, like, elephant, like, do-do-do-do-do. trying to think. I wanted to say something about what just happened. Oh, I was just wondering, if Amanda didn't help Matt with his board, how good do you guys think it would have came out if he didn't have Amanda's help? I don't think honestly it would. I think it would have been too chaotic. But and now correct me if I'm wrong, Saraxa, but this board, like, I know he wanted us to like update it every episode and stuff like that, but it was only around for like 3 episodes, right? If I remember. I think it was only around for like 3 episodes and then you forgot about it. I know that they had it in the description and you can like click on it and interact with it, but they didn't really do too much. Saraxa says, yeah, it didn't get used as much as was planned because the season plan changed early. True. Matt had this whole board mocked out and it looked pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, but I did he have it mocked out before he physically built it, or did he do the mock out after he built this? I don't know. Oh, before. Okay. So maybe he did. But I'm glad Amanda's there helping. Anyway, let's continue.
Woken up from being under the serum. That was an interesting idea. Decided to put them on the board. We have the evidence found in the Mountaineer, all right here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some of the evidence home when I get an opportunity that is documents so I can actually put it on the board. Now I'm going to basically connect this all. Let's do it. Gary Reynolds, I would say, is definitely tied to the death. We're gonna start like that. During that phone call, he threatened us with shutting down our business for the Absolate, which happened to, at that very moment, be stolen. Not at that very moment, the day before. Scott's name was in the Mountaineer, right here in this piece of evidence. So I pretty much finished for today, and just so you know, there's a little color code here. White is missing information, black is fact. Green is obviously connections. So, let's get to it. By the way, if you want a closer look at this board, I made a digital version down in the description below. Click that link and you can actually zoom in, click the evidence. That's right, click the actual evidence and download it for yourself at full res. So this is gonna be pretty cool. This is gonna be pivotal for Subject 4 helping me actually solve this stuff. So I'm gonna put this away for now, but before I get to the studio, I want you to meet someone. Hey, how you doing?
No! I hate Overchill. I forgot this was the episode of Overchill. Oh my god, I hate Overchill. I'm dying inside. I'm dying inside. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. Don't like it. I know, it's like, everyone's like overkill and then overchill. For me, it's overkill and then overkiss and like sponsor kill. Like, no. This character could die in a fire. Oh, I hate overchill. Matt is full of overchill now, IRL. Not when we were playing that game. Yeah. Oh, I forgot this was the overchill. No, I'm just, all right. We're gonna let it play. Artemis, we're gonna let it play. We'll cringe, but the people like it. So I'm pushing play for you guys and I'm not gonna skip it because I know you guys like him. So.
My name? Oh, it's Overchill, of course. I gotta say, you better warn your moms. Because Overchill, he's feared by dads and teachers everywhere. Because he's just too chill. And I know a lot of you guys are asking, really? More? Why?
I'm sorry. No, I like my men wound up tight. like it when my men are just chill. Like, no. Maybe that's why I don't like him, because he's just all like, I'm such a ladies' man. No, no. As soon as you say that, turn off. I'm done. Like, nope, done.
I'll tell you. Because why not? Okay, babe. A lot of people are going to be asking, what's your take on Overchill?
I like it. His voice isn't very chill though.
What? What are you
It sounds
talking
too much
about?
like overkill.
You tripping, girl. You tripping.
You're silly.
You tripping. See what I mean? What's up, kid?
I mean, that's cute that she likes it, but like, yeah, keep it for Amanda. Keep it for Amanda, okay? Ugh. And you did it for the kids. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing wrong with a husband and wife flirting with each other. Nothing wrong with that, but no.
Daddy's gonna go to work now. Yeah, I know.
Daddy, how do you put the train track straight?
But let's take that one out and put this one here. And then all you'll need is maybe one more curved piece right there. High five. Boom.
Go!
High five.
Go!
On my way to the office now. Actually, that's not right. I'm not on my way to the office. I should be on my way to the office. But your boy forgot to charge his car, which kind of sucks. But who cares, man? Your boy's here, ready for a meeting. And I'm actually not late, so that's lit. I'm actually walking the wrong way, meeting's that way, but who cares, my dude? Who cares? Actually, everyone's probably over there, so I just don't want to be lonely. Hey. What's going on? I know.
Late.
I was coming to see you.
Come on, look at you today.
Yeah.
Look at you. You going to Coachella or what?
Nice to meet you. My name is Overchill.
Oh, it works. It works.
Hey guys.
Oh my gosh.
What's
you
happening?
scared me. How are you? I like your hat.
Thanks.
That's sick.
Chanel.
And the
I'd shake
glasses?
your hand, but you know, first time meeting you.
No, hold on.
Hi, my name's Overchill.
Hi. Oh, hi. That wasn't what I was expecting.
Not at all, but thanks for going for it. Okay, quick meeting break. Your boy's gotta fill up on water. Gotta get some water here. Gotta get some water here.
Let's go to get a sip of water.
Oh, this one's out. To blue base it is. Can I do it in time for my meeting? Haven't actually seen Mike today. I think he's in blue right now. Is Mike in here?
Scientists and cotton candy.
What are you guys doing?
We're playing a game where you basically count to 3 and then both say a word, and then you're trying to eventually say the same word. 1, 2, 3, blue.
I don't understand what you guys are going for.
So that's the thing, is like we just say a random word. Now that I've said blue and she says hat, we see where both.
See, this is what kids did without video games. This is what we did. We tried to mind read. Or we stared at the sun. Saw how long we could stare at the sun. Don't do that, kids. On a disclaimer, please do not do that. It burns your retinas. Do not stare at the sun. But the sun was a toy when I was little.
of our minds are going, and then on the count of 3 we say another word.
Gotcha.
We're trying to
okay.
like see
It
if we're
just
on the
sounds
same
like you guys are
wavelength.
avoiding having a real conversation.
No, we're playing
No.
a game, man.
That's not very chill of you.
Shh. I just say the truth, that's it. Just fixated on the truth.
What's up, dog?
What's up, dude? Did you name yourself Overchill after my title?
Oh, we did it. Sorry.
I claim ownership of your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Overchill.
Whatever, bro. It doesn't matter who came up with the name, bro.
You see that music playing in the background? It's called Overchill.
Yo, we gotta be back into that meeting in like 3 minutes.
I mean, I really love the earth tones, by the way.
Cool, man.
Bye.
So, Roxa, who did the walkie-talkie art? Do you know? Hey, have a good dad? What does that say? I don't know what that says. But who did the walkie-talkie art? Dirt was a short. I made this. You did not.
It kind of matches your briefcase out there.
Oh, briefcase.
Chill vibes.
What do you mean? Yeah, brown briefcase with all the brown and the earth
I didn't
tone.
bring a briefcase. Not mine. Maybe Wait, what briefcase?
Someone else. Matt, out of everyone here,
No,
who of us would bring a briefcase to work other than you?
Yeah. You guys don't follow me. What briefcase?
It's just a brown briefcase.
You mean the one Scott had?
I don't know. I had fully
mean-
assumed that you just started
Yeah.
bringing a briefcase. Did he leave it then?
Oh no!
Well, no, I don't know.
Time to find out. Yep, still there. Holy cow. I guess we just walked right by it a million times.
I literally thought it was yours.
Are you talking
The,
about
the, the briefcase.
That's not yours?
Why does everyone think it's
Look
mine?
at you.
Okay, this is a different vibe than a briefcase. Can we figure out what we're gonna do after the meeting?
I mean, yeah, we're already late, but-
Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
So
Let's
just
go.
don't touch us. Just
Okay.
don't move this.
You're gonna be late, Sam. You're gonna be late. Let's do this. Oh, I just hit my arm on the lens here. Hope I didn't break it. Oh, we're gonna. Okay, cool. So you're already committed to
Yeah.
figuring that briefcase out.
Oh. Well, because I think this is where we find out, like, obviously I don't think that this is, like, legit. Like, this guy doesn't work here. But, like, how committed was the cosplayer?
Bailey, Scott left his briefcase. It's still out.
There's someone in the shot. Foreshadowing. And the camera's pointed right at her.
In front where he left it. He came on Thursday. None of us came in on Friday. None of us came in on Monday, all working remotely. And it's Tuesday. So that's been here for 4 full days and like he hasn't come back for it.
Speaking of this person that was like foreshadowing about this, I want to know if they actually had her like doing editing and stuff like in the background. Like not in the background, but they like actually put her to work and was all like, hey, you're gonna, instead of like pretending you work here, like can you actually do some work in the background? No, she was just an actor. She was just there when they were shooting. Yeah, it's just so I hate the fact that I'm usually good at picking out things that don't belong. In fact, I like, so looking at one frame of the movie Saw, I guessed the entire movie and got it correct. I'm usually really good, and Matt definitely did pull a wool over my eyes with Autumn there. And I mean, she's a great actress because she definitely looks like she's just working in the background.
Well, I mean, we weren't here, so maybe he did come and knock on the door or something, but like...
Are we concerned he left this on purpose?
Oh.
Yes, now I am.
Do you guys know what's inside of it?
No.
No?
Is there like maybe like a business card inside of it or something? Like, you know, like sometimes like planners and stuff will have like emergency contact.
Yeah, actually his real information.
If we open it, we could maybe like find his real name and like give it back.
And give it back, yeah.
That's a more responsible approach.
You wanna grab the camera and give everyone loves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Briefcases are never a good sign, though.
No, I know, especially when they're just left in your building.
I
What?
mean, what?
Wait.
What?
I just had a major hit of deja vu. Is this not the same that we saw in the Mountaineer?
That looks like the same case.
Yeah.
In the new Mountaineer. Do you have the new Mountaineer key? I want to look in the Mountaineer.
You don't think that's the same case, do you?
I hope not. I don't know what I hope, because if I go in there and I bring out a different case and it's identical to this one, that's gonna be creepy.
You know what I noticed? Have we subconsciously all started wearing our rings again?
Are you wearing yours?
No.
Oh. Well, just kidding. Guess we haven't.
Are we
I
gonna
did
go?
too.
Can we
I
go?
don't know why. Yeah, let's go. If this is the same case, or like if this case is also in that car.
Well, it means that Scott took it out of the car somehow. Unless Scott is the one who planted this Mountaineer in the first place.
But remember how it's like this might be some insane complex spam thing? Like,
Yeah, she's still there.
this just never feels good.
It's starting to look a little dirty now.
Okay, yeah, so that's a really interesting observation, Bailey. This car is getting dirty. It's noticeably dirtier than when it first arrived, but when it first arrived, it was clean. And so it's only been here for what, a couple weeks now? How long has it been?
Like a week and a half, even.
A week and a half, right?
Yeah.
And so now it looks dirty and it hasn't moved.
At all.
I think that's what's fascinating to me. So it almost confirms that it appeared and we didn't just miss it for like...
Yeah.
Sorry. She's dirty.
She's dirty. It was back here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the back.
It's not in the back seat.
None of us have gone through this, right? None of us went back to this car on our own volition.
It's not in the trunk.
No way. That's impossible.
Okay, so
unless
what?
this is like Scott came and took it.
It's not in here.
Everything from like last time we checked is in here, except for that.
This is really starting to feel connected.
This is weird.
Could just have a briefcase that looks similar. I'd have to look at the footage.
Well, where did
part of the
this
But this was.
Where did this go?
Is this part of the cosplay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is like, what's really weird is this guy is claiming to be like a Scott, and like we went through this car and it had the name Scott Cleric in it. Is this just an insane level of cosplay? Like,
But then how do we have the key?
Sam, that's a little crazy. A vehicle? It's one thing to purchase some like equipment and manufacture some sort of wardrobe, but a vehicle? Like, what does a mountaineer go for right now?
What if he hit his head or bumped his head and he got up one day and was
Out
like,
of the bed, and his doctor said no more jumping.
No more monkeys.
on the
No more
bed.
monkeys jumping on the
On the
bed?
bed.
Is that your theory?
Wow, that was rough.
Woods has got the monkey theory, all right?
he woke up from a coma?
He woke up from a coma. That's not bad.
Well, I mean,
He's just been in a coma for 20 years?
why couldn't it actually be Scott? And maybe this is just still the car that he's driving.
Wait, you're talking about like an actual real person who used to work at Syntec. That's the.
I mean, it's possible that he just took this car from Syntec and kept driving it.
But why would he be so confused about like thinking he worked here? If this guy isn't a fan and actually used to work at Syntec, wouldn't he have like knocked on the door and said like, hey, I've seen all the content you guys have been posting, like I wanted to introduce myself, I actually worked here, this is everything I know.
Unless he wants to be a part of it on a deeper level. I'm gonna look at the footage before I look at that.
To confirm that it's
Yeah.
like the same briefcase.
Okay, I have it right here.
Oh, I mean, 100%. That one was just in direct sunlight, which I think why it looks a little bit lighter. Honestly, do we want to just put this in the sunlight and see if it looks the same?
Because all the features are the same. Does it look different in sunlight?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
my
it.
God. So what does this mean?
I mean, he had to have like broken into the car.
Or he has the key that brought the car here.
Well, our key. What just happened?
What?
It's unlocked?
I like barely touched the lock and it snapped open. Hold up, this is trippy.
Well, the one in the Mountaineer was locked for sure because we tried opening it.
This is the exact same one and
Yeah.
now it's open.
He had
So
it in
this
his
was in
possession.
the Mountaineer and he knew the code.
It was locked when it was in the Mountaineer. It's no longer in the car. He walked into our building with it and it is now unlocked.
So if this is his and the Mountaineer is his, where is he? Where is he?
What is going on?
I told him to leave.
We told him to
where did
leave,
he go?
but he just walked away without his car?
If this is his car and this is his.
That's some NPC
That's the monkey
behavior.
thing.
That is some NPC behavior.
But who is he?
Scott.
Syntec closed in, I think, 2018, 2019?
Somewhere, but
So he
Somewhere around
could-
then.
That could be him.
but yeah, he does look pretty young. Like if he was an assistant to Wes.
And the oldest documents that we found of Scott are like, I don't actually know. How
but,
old
like,
are they?
I can't put a date on it, but like
Is
I
he
feel
someone's
like he
kid?
would be older.
If he's like 35 years old, then technically speaking, he would be like 13 if he was doing things around the year 2000.
Which doesn't make sense because he was Wes's assistant. Scott
At
Cleric.
13?
Which doesn't, well, exactly.
Prodigy?
No.
Yeah, cool posters. The 863 poster over here with the Scooby Gang. And we've got Dope or Nope. By the way, if you would like to get yourself, maybe you want your own kind of poster, or you want posters done on a series that you were doing on YouTube, or you would just like a movie poster of yourself to put up in your own dorm room and make your college classmates think you're pretty special. Link is in the description. Those were all done by Nick Gray Art. There's also behind this room, like behind the Sam who's holding the camera, is Matt's office. You'll see posters in there as well. Nick also made all those as well.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, this can't be Scott because, like, there's no way he was one of the founder's assistants.
So these are all done by Nick. Wing Weaver says which posters were done were Nick and Emico. If they are movie posters, they're most likely Nick's. I don't think Emico did one that was hanging up. There was kind of a poster that was over there by Autumn that I was looking at that kind of looked like Emico's style, but I don't remember ever seeing Emico make that. Emico's style is more like what the album art is. So, but the movie posters was kind of like Nick's thing. Still is Nick's thing. He's still doing projects. He's doing projects with Sticks. If you know them, they're working with Mark Rober right now, and they just got done doing the promo for Ryan Trahan's Candy. And they surprised Ryan Trahan with his own movie poster. That was done by Nick. There was also just recently another YouTuber that they did, and they reached out to Nick and got his work done on that as well. So it's not just 863 and Matthias that Nick has done movie posters for. He's now working with the two brothers and their YouTube channels called Sticks.
At 13 at Syntec.
Gloves. Hold on.
Don't you have green gloves?
Oh, I have green gloves.
Oh, he's back. What's over Chill's gloves, though?
They're leather.
By the way, these gloves were given to Matt by the Science Babes. They intentionally made like bright neon gloves, so if he ever used them on camera, they would know that those were his gloves. Sam the Battleship. Hello there. Hello, Sam. Welcome. I'm not muted. I'm looking at it. My theory is that Scott is repressing from trauma. I'm glad Matt dealt with him and not Mattson, who was rude to the experiment survivor. Oh, the battle with Matt had with gloves. Yes, he did. And I know that the Science Babes sent him like purposely extra large gloves in overkill green.
One for you, one for you.
Gloves for everyone.
Oh, nice catch, Bailey.
The best gloves. Size mega. They fit my hands perfectly.
So I'm just gonna aim it towards woods, and
Good.
I'll open my mouth.
All right. Wait, what?
Yeah, totally open.
Oh, I guess that's smart. Whoa,
Okay.
What is that?
There's weird stuff in there.
What is that? Quantum mechanics? What is that?
It's a
Woke up from a coma last week.
Oh my gosh.
It's a crumpled up note that says, "You don't have to do this, but thank you. You don't know what this means." Someone gave it to him, it looks like. Or unless he's giving himself notes.
Some stogies.
Smoke.
Those are real.
Don't smoke, kids. It's underkill.
So far, this stuff still could be cosplay, potentially.
Maybe. Oh, well.
What is that?
It still works.
Like a pager?
It's just a touchscreen organizer. This is like straight up ancient. Who would use this with mobile phones nowadays? This is unreal. You see that, right?
Was that 2000?
April 12th, the year 2000.
2000.
Is today the 12th?
Wait, is
It's
it?
April 12th.
It's April 12th. Matt, are you okay?
No, dude. I was just fixated on the fact that it was the year 2000.
Are there any notes in there?
Well, it's like,
I don't know
what
how
is
to
it?
use this.
I don't know what
Can
this-
you even see this right now? I gotta
Yeah,
get an
I can.
angle because these things are so difficult to read. Hold up.
I can see it all.
Okay, so what do we got on here? We got a phone, a calculator. That's just a straight calculator. At name, up and down, no file, no file, no file, no file. So no email addresses?
Is that what that is?
Time, yeah, just April. Phone number, name,
Oh,
Chloe.
Chloe.
So we have
Chloe.
a Chloe.
Okay. Chloe, right?
Have we?
Do we
heard
know
of
a
Chloe?
Chloe? Well, I mean, I don't know. We've seen a lot of names.
No, I don't think we've heard of a Chloe. We have heard of that.
Oh, what?
Deb?
Where's the note?
So Roxa in the comments says 2000 doesn't make sense because the Mountaineer was a 2003 model. I know, like, with tech like that, a lot of people didn't change the date. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Because, I mean, it's like an analog clock. People don't like changing the dates because it's hard to set the date. I don't know. Sam, the battleship, says the green is so cool because normally gloves are either clear, blue, or black. These overkill green are way cooler. Yes, they are. I believe the Science Babes got them on Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can get these gloves on Amazon. Sam the Battleship also says, I had a folding alarm clock that looked like that PDA. Definitely. Soroxa, when they interviewed Scott, though, he thinks it's 2002. Yeah, that's right. The Mountaineer and Scott came from 2 different timelines. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I kind of treat the timelines like how you treat the X-Men timelines. With McAvoy or Stewart. You just, as Professor X, I agree with Deadpool in the first Deadpool movie. Those timelines are so confusing, so you just stay out of it.
I think I gave it to Chanel to put it in the database.
So ask Chanel.
Yeah.
Chanel, can you pull up Deb's phone number that's no longer active?
Okay, so if the phone number matches, then that gives more credibility to this dude, right?
Yeah, it does.
Credibility?
Got it from the video.
You know what I think that gives? If this number
I also
a suspect.
I also want to say, like, the BTS about, like, the actor hanging out with the writer. If you guys did not know, 863 was written. What is behind Matt? Is that a hand? Behind Matt? Like, what is that? Sorry, I got sidetracked. I don't know what that is. But, it's kind of funny. Just if you didn't know, Chanel and Matthias both wrote 863. The team like pitched in ideas. There was one whole season where Sam and Bailey had no idea what was going on, and they deliberately kept them in the dark. But yeah, it doesn't pass me that the actor's hanging out with the writer in the background over here. But what is that?
This is Deb's number. He's directly connected to Deb before we were.
And clearly has a lot of information on Syntech.
Did you guys find the phone number? Is that why?
Yeah. We found this like planner thing in the briefcase that was in the Mountaineer. Is that the same phone number?
It is. It's the same phone number.
Okay, so
this is Deb's number.
This means it probably is Scott.
But it absolutely means he's a suspect of murder. And he's been here.
Yeah.
And these are his
at
belongings?
our door.
These
and
are his
he was
belongings.
absolutely a little crazed and wouldn't leave and aggressive.
Do we think this is a fan who killed Deb? Or do we think that this is actually Scott
It's
Cleric?
not a fan. I don't think it's a fan.
I mean, how would the fan have Deb's actual phone number if it's blurted out in the video?
That's a great point. I don't know.
Could it be he was like crazed and confused because he had just murdered somebody?
Well, but Deb
There
has
was
been
blood
dead.
in the Mountaineer. Or at least there wasn't blood, there was bodily fluids.
Yeah, we don't know for certain. I'm just having a hard time wrapping my head around
Me too.
who this guy is.
This absolutely vibes with everything that was in the Mountaineer.
Just like candy.
The
The
candy?
dude likes candy and sweets. This is old. This piece of candy expires the year 2000. Or is it just gonna turn to dust when I open it? That's
That just
not,
looks-
that's oxidized chocolate. That's an old candy bar. That's a really old candy bar.
That coma theory is kind of.
So, nothing else aged but the candy did? I wouldn't have pointed that out to the camera. Like, so the candy didn't time travel? Because the candy shouldn't have oxidized if it was just in year 2000, just like a day ago. And I mean, look how new the Mountaineer looks and the briefcase looks, but the candy's off. Like, Yeah, that doesn't. That's a blooper.
Kind of hitting right now, I gotta be honest.
Okay, but hear me out though. People who just went through a traumatic event like murdering someone.
Sorry to hit pause again. Matilda says, for Scott's planner, I can't remember, did he have Autumn's number? And if so, if they called, do you think it would have gone through? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think she's bringing her, like, Nokia 2000 cell phone into work with her. I don't know. I don't think it would. There's Syroxa, the chocolatier over here. It's not oxidized. Common misconception. It's fat or sugar blooming. Basically, it was improperly tempered. Sam the Battleship. Perhaps it was the heat that messed it up. Sometimes even new chocolate can bloom even though it isn't expired. Yeah. It just, anytime you get a blooming just means that it wasn't properly seeded or tempered at the right temperature. And you get that kind of like grayish hue. It's still edible. But I mean, I'm not saying that you can eat expired candy or anything like that. But, yeah. When you make tempered chocolate and you get that glossy finish to it and it clicks and you get that like kind of snap to it, you have to seed it with the chocolate, with a chocolate that's already been tempered correctly, or you have to go through the entire like tempered process. Think of it like a sourdough starter almost. You do that with chocolate as well. Wing Weaver, I wish Nokia was still around. They made the best durable phones. They still are around, I think. Syroxa would know if they're still around. Syroxa, yeah, it doesn't have to be improperly tempered, though. It can still happen if temperatures change or moisture conditions. True. But, I mean, they're in California. They're not getting drastic changes. Like I live in an arid climate, so we get like 120 degrees during the day, and it can drop down almost 40 degrees at night. That is a drastic weather change, but maybe in the rainy seasons of California, but I don't know. I don't know anything about Nokia. You know everything about everything. I mean, they have heat. Keep a chocolate in the briefcase in your car in the parking lot. I mean, it would have been melted, then bloomed. I don't know. All right, let's continue.
Somebody, I feel like their brain would block out like the recent past because it's just like a coping mechanism for them.
What on earth is this kind of book?
What?
Is that his book? Like, did he write
Is this
that?
a journal or is this a book?
This is a book on quantum.
That is my kind of book on quantum mechanics. I love quantum mechanics. I hate math, but I love how quantum mechanics, and this is how like studied quantum mechanics. I would have to see what the equation did before I went and did an equation, if that makes sense. I would have to see what the end result was before I understood what an equation, like what the, like, think of it like I have to visit a place before I understand what the map of the place says, if that makes sense. I have to like look at the landmarks and stuff like that. So with the math equations, I have to know the terrain first before I can get into like the city grid, if that makes sense. That's just how my brain works. It's probably dyslexia or, you know, OCD or whatever. I only have like certain aspects of OCD. If I walk into your house and your picture's crooked, I am straightening it. I don't care how rude that is. It will make me dizzy if your pictures are crooked.
The mechanics.
Is this the kind of thing that you just refer to if you're doing...
What? How do you refer to that?
These are like raw notes.
This is like a book of notes. This is bizarre. Optics, mechanics analogy, Schrodinger equation. Let's look at the simple one-dimensional problems, all right, Woods? You know, you pride yourself on simplicity.
What?
He's a simple dude.
Offensive.
Tell me he's not a simple dude.
This feels like a trap.
Yeah, it does.
How is it a trap? Is he not a simple dude? Is this offensive? Look, solve that. It's simple, bro.
Well, you would have to read all the.
Okay.
You'd have to read all the context beforehand, right?
Oh,
Is this
yeah,
not-
okay.
Okay, well, it's quantum mechanics. I failed.
This is the simple stuff here. WKB method, spherical harmonics, central forces, hydrogen atom, linear operators for mass point uncertainty principle, time-dependent perturbation theory, emission or absorption of radiation. Pauli theory of spin. What on earth? This is above my pay grade.
What is that?
I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, it looks dangerous.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
a biohazard bag.
Wait a second, are these electrical stimulation?
All the needles at the end.
Is that a needle?
That is
That
enormous.
is huge.
I've seen EMS machines before, none with needles.
I was gonna say, what would the purpose of that be? What do those buttons say?
Oh.
Careful, Matt, don't turn
dude.
it on.
We don't know what
It
this
still
does.
works.
What does it say?
EMS infusion system. Electrical muscle stimulation infusion system.
What
That does not sound good.
Oh, well, that's not a good sound. Oh, it sounded like there were sucking noises from these two things.
Let's be careful with that. We don't
Do
know
you
what that
put
means.
serum in this? You inject serum and do electrical stimulation.
Where did that come from?
The briefcase.
No, but where did the briefcase come from?
The Mountaineer.
guy.
This was in the Mountaineer, and the guy that came in had this.
Left it here.
So he had access to the Mountaineer. This thing infuses serum while electrifying.
Probably like reacts with the serum a certain.
I just like love how worried Kat is in the corner. Like, where did this all come from, guys? She looks so worried.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe if like someone's injected with serum
wait.
under certain circumstances, it like changes what the serum does.
Electricity will do that to anything.
What is that?
What is that?
A passport?
Go straight to the airport, pick the most random flight you can. You should have enough to start over. Godspeed. Oh, this is a passport.
Oh, I probably shouldn't show this, right? For who though?
Look at
Is it
the
Scott?
date.
January 2000 to January 2010.
For Chelsea Loon.
Chelsea Loon.
Wait, that note sounded like an escape note.
Yeah.
Like,
Is this a fake passport?
oh, we shouldn't have that if it is.
Why? It's not ours.
That's illegal.
Yeah. This was Woods. This isn't mine.
In the context.
Can you read that note just again?
Go straight to the airport, pick the most random flight you can. You should have enough to start over. Godspeed.
To start over.
Could this person be an accomplice in the murder? Like, this sounds like Scott gave this passport to this person so she could escape from something.
But look at the expiration date. It seems like this was like a failed plan.
If he has
So I have to say, one of my theories of like the fake passport and stuff, it kind of flew over my head with the passport dates were. It was like 2000 to 2010. But like I was focusing, like Bailey said, she mentioned the murder, and that kind of sent me off on a little theory. And I remember writing it down in my notebook thinking that it was where the absolute went. That whoever stole the absolute was supposed to get out of town. That's what I was thinking. I remember writing that down, and I don't think I ever shared it on the podcast because it was like one of those theories that I thought Bailey was the one that stole the absolute. It was just one of those theories that I kind of kept on the back burner and wanted to develop more clues to, but I do remember writing that down thinking that the passport was the getaway for whoever stole the absolute. But it wouldn't have worked because the passport expired in 2010. So it wouldn't have worked.
this, clearly it didn't get to her.
Well, also, why is he still carrying it around? Like, the fact that this is a fake passport.
Exactly what Saraxa just said. Saraxa said the whole thing about the passport, though, is that it would have been out of date and can't be anything modern. Like it can't be for the murder or the escape either. Yeah, correct. But it went over my head. Rewatching it now, yeah, I think Wood said the dates. But I remember the first time watching it, the dates flew over my head because I was thinking about the other things that's inside the briefcase.
Or that he's carrying around evidence that he tried to help her escape from something.
What?
You're gonna want to see this.
Oh, this doesn't feel good.
It's a DVD.
Which, like, obviously I know we all grew up with, but that feels like even DVDs are, like, obsolete now.
Yeah.
Obviously I know people still have them, but...
Do we have a DVD reader?
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of those in the tech room.
Do you want to go grab one?
Yeah.
Okay, we're here. Woods is grabbing the device. This is a little creepy.
Very. I mean, who writes that on a message?
Well, is this
Or on a
message meant
DVD?
for Scott, or did Scott leave this for us?
True. Could be either.
Oh, what if he, like, left this case here on purpose? I mean, a fake passport's a pretty bold thing to just leave in the hands of someone else. Like,
Especially YouTubers who are going to put this on the internet.
yeah.
Nice.
Do you know how to use that?
Oh, I know how to use that. What a throwback, bro.
Device?
Here we go. It literally just popped up on my screen. Cam 009, location 1, lab 5.
Oh, do we know what we're gonna see? I mean, I know we don't, but
Oh boy.
the last time we did something like this, we literally saw someone get unalived.
Oh, I'm scared to click. Y'all ready? Here we go.
There's literally a Syntex sticker on
Look at that.
Yeah, whatever that is.
So BTS on this, the actors were shot on the green screen that you see across from the Dope or Nope set. I think there is like a BTS picture of like Scott sitting in that chair in front of the green screen. It was Quinn who made it look like they belong in a lab. He had a friend in Phoenix, Arizona, work in a lab and just take like a picture of the lab. So this is actually a lab in Phoenix, Arizona, but they like digitally made it look like the actors were in it, and they put the Syntec logos and stuff on it. Sorox is backing up what I just said. The contents of this DVD were recorded on the green screen in the other room. I've seen the raw footage of this. Yeah. Yeah. You can kind of tell, like, with the shoe and stuff, it's not casting any shadow. You can there are, but I think it is edited beautifully. Sam, the battleship, says, would be funny if Scott had a meme file that was like, I knew you were stealing my candy. And they also said, good thing it wasn't a VHS. Yeah, but there are ways to get, digitalize. I can't say that word. VHSs, and they would have just like played it on the video on a live tape.
So what are you going to do? Just refuse to work with her? I'm going to speak with Wes about it again. I mean, he's going to want to know what she's doing.
That's the guy. That's the guy that came in here.
What?
That's him.
I can't make out his face that well, but like that's fully his suit.
Besides, Wes is the only person who can convince Deb to change her mind about anything. Are you going on about the human, the trial experiments again?
Wait. Why is this footage like that but on a DVD?
Well, maybe this was like taken like from the security system and then put on a DVD.
Security systems, even during DVD times, still were shot on tape when they're like constantly rolling. So that still makes sense.
Is this guy wearing the same outfit?
Yes.
The trial experiments again? Like, where did you think we were? It's not like that, okay? I'm sorry, but her projects are supposed to be different. She's always told me that. She's always told Wes that, and it feels like she's lying. Okay, well...
Sam the Battleship says this clip was really well edited. I felt like it was a real hidden camera or something. Well, I mean, the Syntec Survivor that we watched on Sunday, we watched that episode, said that Nelson had cameras everywhere. So the question is, who took this footage off of the security camera? I don't think we ever got that answered, did we?
Nelson's been putting a lot of pressure on her, and you know that. Well, no, she's always been strong enough to stand up to Nelson, especially when it comes to the patients and when things get going too far, like you have. Look, this is a lot for you, especially for someone like you. You've probably seen more than any of us. So talk to Autumn. She's been with Nelson for a while. She might be able to help. I don't want help.
Autumn. We saw that name in the New Mountaineer from the company memo.
He also mentioned it. He also said Autumn.
He fully did. There's no way he could have known about Autumn.
The first video that we found out about Autumn hadn't gone live by the time he came in.
When he was talking about like people he was trying to get in touch with, he mentioned Deb, Wes, and then Autumn.
I don't want help learning how to cope with this anymore. Okay, then quit. Wes needs me. Did you talk to him about this? Yeah, he's worried about how she's gonna react. Deb, of course, Deb, but I don't even care anymore. It's just a patient. Dozens of patients come through our doors every month. What makes this one so different? I've never had my name on a project before, and now I do, and I have this responsibility, and it's heavy. And I told you you'll get used to it. You're not gonna get used to the screaming and the crying and the way their mental state, it just breaks. Yeah.
I had to listen to that over and over and over, that part. I'm never going to get used to the screaming and the crying, and their mental state just breaks. Because I put it in the 863 musical. I had to listen to it over and over and over. I was even just mouthing it. Topplenot says, Sam uses the word fully a lot. Ever since I noticed, I hear it every time. Now you can all join me. I love the evil. Matt's thing is saying a sentence twice in a row. Or, how is this possible? How is this even possible?
You learn to block it out. Look, the work we are doing here can save millions of lives. And I get it. Human experimentation, it's horrific, it's terrible, and it requires a lot of sacrifice. But it's necessary, and you will get used to it.
This is
necessary.
I don't know. This is not the first test of that standing on it. I don't see myself ever getting used to it. She's so young. What, the patient? What are you gonna do again on her? Chloe. Her name is Chloe. So now you're naming the lab rats. Don't, look, just please look. It is just one patient. You have a lot of people here gunning for your job. You are close to Wes. You are close to Deb. You are close to every higher up in this company. They can push you forward. It is not worth it to throw it all away over one patient.
Wow.
That's funny. Wes said the exact same thing.
Whoa. And it stops.
Holy cow.
We can take a million things from this.
Wow.
But one thing I know for sure, Chloe just got to be a much bigger player.
I got a notification. Lo and behold.
Okay, we're going to take a break because I just drank an entire Stanley during that whole thing. So take a break, stretch, make sure you are stretching your legs, go grab a snack. Get something to drink, grab a fuzzy blanket, lower the lights, because the next episode we are going to be watching is my friends were trapped in an abandoned lab. So lower the lights, make it spooky, and we will be back. I just have to release the Stanley Cup, and I have to refill it. So we'll be right back. Give me about 10 minutes. Not even. Give me about 5 minutes.
Artemis live on the screen, solving puzzles in between. Project 863 with the team, all our minds start to beam. friends all night. Structure's got the insights. Overkill sets the vibe right. Nick and Melissa keep it tight. We got pastel and deals. Emico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel. Clues and codes we decode in this digital abode. Mysteries we unload on this streaming road. Chat lights up bright and clear. With every solved riddle here, we all cheer without fear. In our world so dear, we got pastel and deals. Amico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel. Clues and codes we decode in this digital abode. Mysteries we unload on the streaming road. Chat lights up bright and clear. With every solved riddle here, we all cheer without fear. In our world so dear, we got pastel and deals. Amico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel. Artemis live on the screen, solving puzzles in between. Project 863 with the team, all our minds start to beam. Streaming with friends all night. Structure's got the insights. Overkill sets the vibe right. Nick and Melissa keep it tight. We got pastel and deals. Amico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel. Clues and codes we decode in this digital abode. Mysteries we unload on this streaming road. Chat lights up bright and clear. With every solved riddle here, we all cheer without fear. In our world so dear, we got pastel and deals. Amico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel. Clues and codes we decode in this digital abode. Mysteries we unload on the streaming road. Chat lights up bright and clear. With every solved riddle here, we all cheer without fear. In our world so dear, we got pastel and deals. Amico's the real deal. Garrett's laughter we feel. Together we spin the reel.
welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully I didn't scare anyone like I did last time. Alrighty, hopefully you guys got something to drink. You got something to drink, you did your stretches, you're feeling good. And we're gonna jump into this episode from season 2. I do want to take an acknowledgement. Sam the Battleship said, I just found Project 863 just about a month ago. I wish I could have been watching it during production. Well, I'm glad that you're here now and that you are interested in it now. It's one of those like secret hidden gems in YouTube that should not be secret, but for some reason it is for a lot of people. And I'm glad we're here for you. I was expecting you this time. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so let's jump in. This is in season 2. We're going backwards in time to season 2, before Mattson. And we had the team split up. They had an argument on what to do with the antidote and what to do with the serum. And the team split up because they could not come to a general consensus of what they should do. And Matt kind of lost the leadership right there. And because of that, his subjects 2 and 3 are basically traps. And they don't know it, that they are in great danger. Matt figures it out at the location that he's in. He reaches out to the Discord. And there was an emotional time where everyone said you have to humble yourself and you gotta let Deb know that you've kind of lost your leadership role, and you should, for the sake of your team and your friends. And so he reached out to Deb. Deb told him where the location was, and now Matt is running to that location to save his friends. Let's go.
If you're already a part of this world, tap 6 times here to get into the story. If you're new, I need your help. My name is Matthias. I'm a YouTuber. Same as Samantha here, same as Woods. A couple of years ago, we stumbled upon a key that unlocked a new world that has swallowed us whole. Welcome to the hidden world of Syntech, the biotech company that once occupied the very building we do now, before shuttering their business for unspeakable crimes. But now, the clock is ticking, and we need to find a dangerous and unstable serum and its formula that's been scattered across our valley before it gets into the hands of Syntech CEO, Nelson Cyphus, who will use it for unspeakable horrors. And Deb, ex-Syntech scientist who's gone into hiding, is our only friend in this chaos. Last time managed to secure an address from Deb that allowed me to follow Samantha and Woods. Hopefully time is on my side for this one. I need to reunite with them, get us all back together, and save them from the impending trap before it's too late and the project is lost. The only question is, will I make it in time? I know what you're wondering. Why did she pick a bunch of YouTubers to solve these crimes? We share everything we do with the world, which gives us access to one thing no one else has. You. You are the missing link. Are you ready? Welcome to Project 863. Remember to breathe.
All right, so we just went through the old season 2 intro. Sam the Battleship says, I must say this intro is epic. This was done by, that intro was done by Quinn. Yeah, it was done by Quinn. And they also say, I've always wondered if the serum was sending out radiation that might have agitated them. I don't think it was the serum. I think it was just the stress of everything. Because for the first time in the season, we actually get one of our team members hurt. Woods was physically attacked by the Phantom. And so tensions are just running really high. So I think that's what it was. We do know that radiation stabilizes the serum. Because we find out at the end of season 2 that when Matt falls in the trap in this episode, basically towards the end of season 2, he gets blasted with radiation, which stabilizes the serum, which allows the full effect of Matson to come into play. So, but let's continue.
Okay. Oof. All right, careful on these steps. They look old. Oof.
This is creepy, but you know what?
Should we have brought masks or anything? Look at what the sign says.
Yeah. You got your antidote, right? Okay, so we don't know if
anyone's
here.
No. I mean, I would assume that this place is abandoned. All other Syntec locations
It's open.
seem like they have. It's open?
Both doors are open.
Okay. Wait, did that?
Stop. Why would they not be locked from the outside and lock inside?
What is this?
It's just a storage room.
Okay. Can you try? Okay, let's stay calm for a second. There's probably another door. Let's just stay calm.
There's no service either.
Wait, seriously? Let me check my phone.
By the way, kids, if you ever find yourself in the position that Sam and Woods are in, there's a fire alarm right there. So if you ever want to get out of a building that you've been locked into, there's a fire alarm. So just saying.
No. Okay, no service.
I don't think I have another option. Okay, what's up, guys? I have just so much anxiety right now, so much like impatience.
So if you didn't know, what was all happening back there too was we were on a Discord call, like a stage. Was it a stage or was it just? Yeah, it was a Discord chat that randomly opened up and where Matt was asking for advice and that he got real-time advice from us. So if you weren't there at that or seen the previous episode, that's what was happening right there.
Put the location into the car and we're going to Syntec location 3. I have no idea what to expect here. Still haven't heard from Woods or Sam. I've tried to call them repeatedly.
It's like people have just been like storing stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these. Oh, that hallway is so creepy.
Oh God. I don't even want to look back there. Hopefully they don't own the building.
We got some BTS of a moderator who was moderating at the time. Soroxa, LOL, running that channel was chaos, especially at the start. Especially at the start, they never gave us a heads up when they were going to need the Discord, and there were very few of us who know how to open the chat room. Yeah, it was Soroxa, Matilda, and Nick. I think you guys were like the tech guys on the Discord. Like you guys had your own like little roles for that. Wing Waver said, I just saw you, Artemis, in the video. Yeah, I did get a heads up. I got a heads up. I think it was from Matt that the Discord was going to be opening. just because, you know, he wanted to prepare the podcast and, you know, get like the science babes in there and whatnot. Make sure like the key players with subject 4 were in there. I think it was Matt that alerted me. I don't remember. I remember I was at work. I remember exactly where I was during that Discord chat. I was sitting at the kitchen table at work. And I was waiting for kids to come home. At the time, I was working with foster kids. And I was waiting for them to get off the school bus when this all went down. But yeah, I am so glad I was not a moderator at this time, because that would have been chaos. Though when I was a moderator during 863, I was a moderator during Spellbound Plus, and that was chaos. So everything was just chaotic. We just had to like roll with it. But I could not imagine the stress that happened to maintain the chat, because it was like instantly like a couple of thousand people were in there chatting away. So Wingweaver said, one thing I hated about that room is that there was no ping when he needed us at the time who had access. One reason I think you did get a ping. It's just that Matthias is not good with Discord. He thinks if he goes and edits if you send a message in Discord and you forget to @ everyone, and then you go back and edit that original message and @ everyone, no one gets a ping. So you have to like send a separate message to @ everyone so everyone can get a ping if you forgot the @ everyone. So yeah, our boy's not really good with Discord. I'm not really good with Discord as well. Soroxa said it stopped being chaos when they started giving us a heads up so we could prepare ahead of time. Yeah. And I remember asking Matt, I was like, bro, I need a heads up when you upload, because we would do a podcast we would do a podcast within 24 hours of an upload. That way it was like fresh in everyone's mind. Sometimes I would have to do the podcast at work. I would have to like be featured in other people's things, like the Science Babes would need me for things. We are subject 4, if you guys don't know, Jordan and Angel. They were on Twitch. The Science Babes and me, we were on YouTube, but we did have a Twitch group, and they were called We Are Subject 4. And I would get like featured in their videos and stuff. So it was just chaos. Like when there was an upload, there was just absolute chaos to make sure that these like platforms stayed up to date and got your guys's, because Matt would listen to the podcast. Matt and Chanel and Bailey. Bailey loved the podcast. They would definitely listen to the podcast and wanted to hear the feedback. So, and it was like good in real time feedback that they could get from these different platforms, like on Twitch and on YouTube. With the science aspect, I was more focused on subject 4. So I was like, I'm focused on everything and whatever you guys are focusing on. And I would like reach out into Reddit also. Science Babes were strictly science, and Jordan and Angel were like the Twitch platforms. So it was good for them because they could get like real feedback. And if there was something wrong with an episode, or if a episode just did not hit, which the one after this one did not hit. The hospital was not a hit. It was not a hit. And I think they realized, like, when all the platforms started to do their, like, streams, that they missed that key suspense. Because, like, this episode ends in such a tension cliffhanger. And then the next episode, we're with a creepy doctor in like the hospital room that time forgot. And they wanted us to like chill and eat snacks. No, I don't want to eat snacks right now. Like, what is this fever dream? So like all the theories were like, this is just a fever dream. Like, forget this episode. It's a fever dream. So, Soroxa, Soroxa said, like when Nelson sent the message, we were better prepared for that, which is why it went smoothly, even though it was so busy. We even knew that if someone didn't do what they needed, that one of the mods was giving what they had to say for the story purposes. Yeah, sometimes they would have to feed the moderators lines so that they could divert the conversation correctly. Because it's kind of hard that you wrote lines for the chat and the chat isn't giving you those lines. So they would like, there would be, I think it would be like Chanel in your guys' mod chat that would like feed you guys lines. But someone from the community actually solved it without the mods having to step in. Yeah. Sam the Bottle Ship. Oh, I like that. I'm so sorry, Sam. Sam says, oh, I like the hospital one. Snack review was fun. On Saturdays, I game with like my friends. And if you ever see me playing games with a guy named Squall or Garrett, his name is in the song that, you know, I play before, after, and during streams, like in the breaks and stuff. You can hear Garrett's name in there. I think it's like Garrett's laughter is real or something like that. Garrett is the one who edited that episode, and it was his first one that he did an edit for 863, and he was super nervous, and it just did not hit. So, and so, see, Sam, because you had something we didn't. You had that, like, there was, like, the cameras cut out, and there was audio of what happened in between this location and the hospital. See, you got that, but in real time, we did not have that. We had intense, you know, Matt got poisoned. It cuts off. Matt's in the hospital and he's doing a snack review. And we're like, wait, what? How did you even get to the hospital? How did they get unlocked? Well, there were so many unanswered questions and we were just like freaking out. So everyone was like, no, it's a fever dream. It was almost Bailey every time. Bailey was really good, even when I was a mod, really good at communicating to the mods. Lydia, subject 4 caused chaos, like how we got the experiment survivor killed. I don't think we got her killed. Honestly, go back and think about that. I know that like a lot of people like to say that we got the survivor killed, but Mattson was in the same room with her and he planted that. He was breaking up the team during that scene. So of course he wanted to break up subject 4 as well. So he planted that idea. And it's kind of funny to me how long that idea has like stuck around. Like it's years after that episode and people still think we got the survivor killed. No, we didn't. We did not get the survivor killed at all. Soroxa says, it's funny because in that episode where they were tied up, Bailey was texting us while they were shooting that stream. That's so funny. This episode was my favorite of the entire series. Seeing Matt making the ultimate sacrifice makes me tear up. Well, let's get to it, Lydia. Here we go.
Oh, wait, there's an exit right there. There's our other exit. Oh, God. Oh, that was so nerve-wracking. Okay. What?
It's locked.
You're kidding. Why? Why would all of this be locked? Okay. I mean, those are 4 doors that are locked now. Okay, I mean, there must be other ways out of here. But I mean, oh, I didn't even see those Syntec boxes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're at the right place, but oh my God.
Does it say help me?
Look, it says help me. What was this place?
I don't understand.
Well,
Were they just
also,
keeping people here?
I don't know. I mean, can you check what's behind there?
Oh God. It's literally another door. Okay. We will eventually find service or find a window.
Another door
or
or something.
But you know what? We came here with a certain amount of confidence, right? So let's keep that confidence.
Okay.
Even if this place is...
The scariest place we've been?
Yeah. By the way, before we go any further, we've come here to look for more stuff, essentially, or evidence, or whatever we can find. There's a lot to look for right now, so we're just gonna kind of like make a round.
I mean, yeah, this is Syntec Location 3, so I'm hoping we'll find, first and foremost, an exit, but then maybe something else, maybe more serum?
The formula. That would be cha-ching. We're definitely under like a commercial business for sure. Like,
oh yeah,
I can hear like cooks and stuff above us.
That videotape definitely made it sound like this is some sort of manufacturing place or like Syntec headquarters, so I don't feel like it's that crazy to think that the formula would be here. What is this? I don't know, it looks like something corroded on top of it.
This is definitely like another place that like they didn't want anyone to find. Like,
well, except for company employees.
Yeah, those are company employees.
Yeah. No.
I mean, remember Kendall? That name?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
On the camera? Oh, dude, no, no. There's no way. Okay, slowly, dude. I mean, dude, it's so dark. Wait. Oh, why are they red?
They're heating lamps.
Oof.
Okay, watch where you step. I don't know if there's a glass or anything.
Yeah, that's... What is this place?
Oh my God, dude. What the heck? What is that?
I can barely see. They look like rats. They look like rats.
Tails.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God.
Yeah, this place is...
I mean, I keep seeing all of these keep out signs. I'm just kind of like,
yeah,
why?
I wonder. We've got like off the charts in the radiation. It looks like they were in...
So, Sam the Battleship says, the props and decorating in this scene is really good. And Soroxa said, this place is actually an escape room. Yeah, it is an escape room. And I remember thinking when this went up, who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Nugs. I'm all like, did they like completely like gut like red base and put all these like sheet metal and stuff up? Like, how did they do that? I think other than like the serum locations, I think this is like the first time we ever got to actually scouted out. I think Sam scouted out this location. And if you look, I remember that the Science Babes were focusing on a map that is on the wall, and it's from a video game. But we all thought it had something to do with Syntec, but it's from a video game. This place is epic, yeah. Wait, like a legit escape, the kind you have to solve clues. Yes, the kind you have to solve clues to get out. Yeah, it's an escape room. That's in Los Angeles.
The middle of something, maybe? And then they like just dipped.
I keep seeing these biohazard signs
I don't
everywhere.
know why. And like all this stuff is just caged off.
I mean, did they store serum here?
looks like they're trying to keep something in.
In or out?
I don't know. I just hope we don't find it.
Oh, okay, wait. Let's take a second to look at this door.
I just want to say, imagine if there was an 863 escape room. Like a legit physical location you could go, and it's all about like Syntech and laboratories, and you have to try to escape. I think that would be I would love that. If there is ever a like VidCon 863 10 years from now or something like that, meetup or something like that, and they did an escape room, I would definitely be there. I hate California, but I would travel to California for that.
It's on a remote.
What?
Not an open door.
Oh. Okay, be careful. Okay, more Syntech boxes. Whoa. Okay, definitely don't touch any of that.
Just Bible bags.
Wait, dude, they're like beds back there, and
yeah, I think like here's what I think this was. This was a place where scientists or whoever they hired could come and like live and like do research or something.
Yeah, I mean it feels like experiments, but yeah. What is that?
It's a Syntech lunch pail. Matt would really want this.
I'm trying to mentally prepare myself to the best of my ability for whatever. Like, I kind of am kicking myself for not asking, what are the traps, Deb, that you were expecting? What are the traps that we might be walking into? I have no idea why there was an extra antidote in the safe.
The antidote broke.
You're kidding. You threw that. I think I'm gonna put my antidote in here. It just feels like it's the safest place for it to be.
I really don't know what to expect here. I'm hoping one of them still has the antidote. If not, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. We'll have to make a hard call, that's for sure. I feel like the word trap is so juvenile. What is a trap? You know what I mean? Like IRL, what the hell's a trap?
Don't touch that. I mean, we don't know if that's blood, serum.
Well, if it was serum, this lab coat would be absolutely burned.
That's true.
The only thing I can think of is like either to get someone to do something or to kill them.
What is it? Kendall.
Kendall from...
That's from the place that we found the VHS tape. Jordan Kendall.
And so I'm hoping it's not the kill them part, but I wouldn't be surprised.
What is it?
Gary Reynolds.
Gary Reynolds. I feel like I have never heard that name before. Are you taking them? Put it in a lunchbox. Like what's all this stuff? What is that?
That's a lantern, Sam.
No, the jar of stuff.
That is old blood.
Oh, stop. Are you serious?
These are like serum bottles. Like they were like mass
packaging
produced
stuff.
it.
I mean, yeah, that checks out. The video said that they had some sort of like big announcement here.
Important message from Syntech location number 3 for our current medicals. An exciting announcement concerning Project Pegasus.
I feel like I don't see any remnants of a big announcement.
From what I can see, they really hate Deb. And that makes sense. She's been hiding all of the serum all throughout who knows where, and we're, supposed to collect it now, and evidently they've been looking for it. I don't know why old corrupt Syntech is trying to get this serum so bad, but I can only guess. So I'd love your theories down in the comments below as to why on earth would they need this so bad. It could just be the Phantom trying to recreate the antidote, maybe? Or trying to recreate more serum so he can sustain himself? I don't know. It's all really confusing. It might not even matter in an hour. I might be dead. I'm throwing that out there, I guess.
What's in here?
clothes, tape recorder.
Okay, wait. Is there anything in the tape recorder? Check.
So I just want to stop. I don't remember that ever being said, but he said it doesn't matter. In an hour, I might be dead. Like, he was going to this location fully, like, understanding the risks. So, like, we talk about, like, all the bravery and stuff in the trap, like when they were trapped in the vault. But there's definitely bravery of him just going to the location as well, because he's thinking, you know, this might be the end of him. And poor Quinn. Poor Quinn has to film it.
No.
Okay.
Happy
I'm just gonna try this door. No. I mean, it's also chained off. What is that?
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Is that a safe? Yeah. Wait, safe and lock company. Holy cow, you're kidding. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dude. What?
Yeah, I think this is like where they were packaging stuff for sure.
Life's blood counteragent. She said this was mislabeled on purpose to deter anyone looking for the antidote, which is the.
So there was also a big old podcast about that. Like, what's the difference between an antidote and a counteragent? And a counteragent is not an antidote. And oh yeah, that was a fun podcast. Because it was all like, they're all talking about like this is an antidote. That's not what a counteragent is. A counteragent basically counteracts like symptoms, but it's not an antidote. And getting those like legal terms, and I think they probably had to scramble and figure out, oh, we thought it meant the same thing.
This. She also said she doubts it's very useful on the Phantom anyways for how long he's been taking the serum. Two possible things that can happen here. That the Phantom didn't know it was the actual antidote, so he didn't take it. Alternatively, it could have actually helped him. So Sam could be right.
Wing Weaver says, was that lunchbox made by Matt's team or someone from the community? I think it was made by Matt's team. I'm not sure though. I don't know where that is. I want to know like where it is. Wonder if Matt still has it. Lydia says, was the serum just Kool-Aid or something else? I think it was something like that, or water that's been, with food coloring.
What is all of this? Intelligence level 2.
Scott.
Scott? Cleric.
But let's say it is a trap. If it is, it's probably broken by now. Just aged with the decay of...
There's the freaking map! Yeah, that map has nothing to do with Syntech. It's from a video game. But the science page studied that so hard.
Life and time. Maybe it's not even active. I'm trying to talk myself down here. It's working a little. We'll be there in a minute.
What is that?
Wing Weaver says basically it's a temporary cure. No, a counter agent basically, well, think about it like this. It counteracts an agent. So it counteracts an agent part of whatever you were given or something like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe penicillin, okay, or penicillin or any antibiotics. If you take antibiotics, your pharmacy Well, your pharmacist will most likely tell you to eat something and don't take it on an empty stomach, because if you take it on an empty stomach, it could be hard on your stomach and cause stomach cramps. So let's say it's late at night, you forgot to take your antibiotic, but you rush to the kitchen and you're like, I have to eat something. So you eat a piece of bread to be in your stomach, and then you wait a couple of minutes and then take your antibiotic. Basically, that piece of bread is a counter agent to a symptom that is created by the medicine that you took, if that makes sense. It's not a cure, because the antibiotic bread is not going to affect the antibiotic's purpose. It's just to counteract a symptom of something that the antibiotic can trigger, like a upset stomach, because it's hard on the digestive tract, if that makes sense. So it's not a cure at all. It's just counteracting something that happens with the medication. So we had a huge podcast about this, and basically saying, like, they keep talking like this is a cure. It is not a cure. And I don't know if it's because of the podcast. It was either the podcast or the comments or something like that, that somebody was like, it's not a cure. You're just counteracting an agent of that medication to stop it from doing something like this. Like, maybe it was labeled counter agent because we know that the first time somebody took it was B27, and there were a lot of horrific side effects to it. So maybe they were coming up with a counter agent so you don't basically bleed blood, cry blood, or your face doesn't burn and stuff like that. So they were probably developing counter agents to counteract those side effects that B27 was experiencing. So if they would have taken this, thinking, like, if it was a counter agent and it wasn't just mislabeled, if they were to take this thinking it was an antidote, it's not. It wouldn't have been. That's a good example. Yeah. So it's counteracting an agent. Lydia says it could also be part 1 and part 2. You could have taken one before 2, just COVID vaccine, take the first dose of the symptom way, and then the second one. So basically, I believe with the COVID virus, you just get a weaker one and then you get a heavier dose. I don't think there's any difference other than the strength in the COVID. And a lot of people were thinking that maybe it was to counterbalance things like radiation. I think that's what the science babes were going into. And because I have a medical background, I think I appeared on their platform as well as my own. And I think Jordan's at the same time too, to give kind of a medical and advice about it. And I'm not a chemist. I did, in my medical background, I did have to take pharmaceuticals, but antidote, or and that's another thing too. They were taking the antidote like a vaccine, which is a preventive. But I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on what it is, how it works. But yeah, we're just going to go into the nitty gritty, and this is fictitious. So, but yeah, let's continue.
It's probably like
Location 3.
They were planning on expanding. They were planning on.
Aren't we at location 3 right now?
Wait, yeah, you're right. Syntec location 3.
These all the locations?
Stop. I really, really hope not.
What is this? I'm seeing like several different eras here.
I am too.
Like they've lived here for a while.
Like that radio versus that fan, like this doesn't make sense. I mean, I feel like we should go through all of this now.
Syntec location 3.
Oh yeah. I mean, a safe. Sweet.
This is the first.
You're kidding.
That is open.
What is it?
It's another VHS. Location 1 southeast lot.
Okay. I mean, we should definitely take that for later.
Yeah.
I just feel like, let's keep looking through things, but I also, dude, how are we gonna get out of here?
Okay, so I'm pulling up here, maybe like a couple seconds away. It looks like it's down this alley here. So I'm gonna pull into this alley. Here we go.
I don't want to be in here too long. I don't trust this place, and we still don't have a way out yet.
I think this is the right place. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna take things really, really slow. I don't want to set anything off. Okay? Oh my gosh. Why am I never prepared for this? I never come prepared. I just come out here and mad frantic. Okay. They might not be here.
I mean, we could play this.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
There's already one in here.
Oh. Okay, well, let's just play that one.
So stupid. I didn't lock us in. It locked us. Let's find them. Oh, this is not looking good. Left or right?
Boo! Just kidding.
Oh my god, wait, how did you get in here? Wait.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys are okay.
What are you talking about?
I can't believe you guys are okay.
What do you mean? We're fine. We're
Oh my
fine.
gosh. I was about to lose my mind right now. I was about to lose my mind.
Well, no, okay, we found a lead, and so
Dude, I'm so happy to see you guys. I'm so happy to see you. Holy cow.
No,
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
we found something at our first location that led us here, and we decided we really needed to come check it out. And I can't believe this place.
I know. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Why?
The door. Did you leave it ajar?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, it locked behind us too.
Are there any other ins and outs?
No, we've tried so many different exits. Like, we sincerely don't know what to do. We have no service down here. But we found a lot, and
Yeah,
I feel like
there's so much
it's
here.
worth
We found
really
a tape.
revisiting.
We can just take some of the stuff that we find and just literally break the door down. It's not that difficult. Just break the door. We have to get out of here.
I really don't think we can.
We will get out of here. Okay.
But we should watch this.
No one's here. No one's here. We should watch this.
We've
You
been
guys.
here for a while now, but I'm just saying, like,
Why do we need to watch this now? Why don't we just take it?
How many people got really mad at Woods? I got so mad at Woods. Like, Matt is like, we're in a trap. Don't touch anything. Don't play anything. Don't push any buttons. Just, you can grab the evidence and let's go. And then he pushes in this VHS. I'm like, ah!
I'm just saying, so much evidence has led us here. We've been walking through this. I know we're kind of like stuck here right now, but this feels like no.
Don't press play. Don't press play.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's a trap.
What are you talking about?
You wouldn't
Wait,
listen
wait,
to
wait,
me.
shh, wait, what?
As I'm sure you are aware, we've been expecting it.
What?
You foolishly taken the bait.
It was a trap for Dad.
We still intend to have a test
oh my
of
God.
Pegasus serum. However, we always make good on our promises. We will just be using you in
That creepy laugh. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. This is like before AI knew how to laugh properly.
5 minutes. The serum will disperse into the room.
What?
What does that mean?
Please be advised that testing facility.
What does that mean?
Testing for quality. And therefore, you shouldn't bother trying to see the room.
Oh god.
I would use the time you have left for reflection.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
That's
Once the test has been completed.
We're the test.
What is happening? What is happening? What trap map? What are you talking about? You clearly know more about this than we do. What is going on?
Okay. The location that I first found, the first location that we went to, not the one that you guys had, the one that I went to.
Okay.
What we did, I found information that Deb had said they set up traps for her as she was planting the serum. And then you guys came back and left before I even got back. And
yes. We thought we were doing something that was going to benefit us all as a team. When we went to our location, it seemed like it was some hidden Syntech location, and we found a tape there with the same guy saying, hey, we're inviting you to our testing facility. We've made great progress here at Syntech.
I understand.
So come to this location.
That
and
was
we
a trap. I understand. The whole point, it's okay. Like, I understand that you didn't know it was a trap, okay? I get that.
So much serum. We found so much evidence.
I understand. That's not what's important now. What's important right now is that we get out of here. How do we get out of here?
This looks ancient.
Oh my gosh, this is enormous.
I don't know what to do, Matt.
It doesn't even matter.
What is this time even do?
It's connected to something else. Here's the thing. Is there anything in this room that you guys noticed that was off? That shouldn't
Everything?
be here?
There's this thing?
No, I mean,
know.
okay,
What
so
is
there's the sprinkler system.
This
there's
thing?
What is that? Wait, is that?
What is that?
Is that the
There it is. If you look on the phone, if you look on Matthias's phone, there's Emico's artwork right there. And also, I think Woods made this, but it was drawn up by Brandon, who was my very first producer of the podcast. He helped me a lot and basically taught me how to run a podcast, and then basically big friend of the podcast, Brandon, drew this all up. He had like an engineering mind. But yeah, there it is. There's Emico's artwork on Matthias's phone. That is Matthias's actual phone. And that was what he had on the background at the time. So if you would like to commission that artist that Matthias is a fan of, the link is in the description below. Check out his commissions are open, so check out his prices. He does use Western Union, but it's simple. It's just like Venmo. It's free to sign up online, and then he gives you the information. You send him the money. It's just an easier transaction for him because he's in the Philippines. So anyways, I'm so glad I was able to. I knew it was coming up, so I was getting ready to pause. But yep, that's Emico's artwork.
Serums.
Is that the red serum?
Was it moving before?
No.
No, it wasn't.
Nor was it on.
It was stagnant before.
Is that both the serums? That is not good.
Wait, what did he say in the video? He said that the serums are going to what did he say? Infiltrate the room? Disperse in the room? What is going to happen?
He said disperse.
This is a gas bomb.
He said disperse.
What?
He said disperse.
Okay. Is there anything? Is any of this supposed to stop it? Is any of this connected?
Ancient, old stuff. None of this stuff means anything besides that. This all was a trap to get us here.
How did you even find us?
I talked to Deb.
And did she say anything about this trap?
She told me not to come.
If I remember correctly, the clear one is life's blood, the red one is the serum. They're two different things. Sam, the battleship, says, the silver swirling fluid looks cool. Does it mix with the serum and disperse together? As far as I know, it's just a prop, but that was the idea.
And she knew we were here?
She said it was too dangerous to endanger Project 863.
Oh my god.
She said this might happen.
We've got a minute left.
What do we do?
I don't know. I don't know what we do. Okay? The only thing that we should do is be prepared.
Do we we just have one?
No, we have enough, okay? We have enough. I know this isn't...
But wait, I put mine in the vault. How do you...
I got yours out, okay? I got yours out. Take a breath, okay? This is the antidote. It's not a counter agent. If this thing actually goes off, it might not go off.
Deb confirmed that.
Deb confirmed this is
the antidote.
Incorrectly labeled as a counter agent to make it seem as though it's hidden, okay?
Okay.
Please, here. If that thing goes off, you take that. Here we go. Woods. If this thing goes off, you take it. Watch out. Out. Away. Okay. It's going off.
Okay. Dude, I can smell it. What's happening?
Sam,
what's happening? No, what's happening?
You need to take it. Take the antidote right now.
But this doesn't make sense. Did you already take yours? No, wait, that's not fair. You destroyed yours once. This doesn't add up. No, he broke his. You gave yours to Quinn. What about you?
Quinn,
Where's yours?
Take it now.
What is going on?
Sam,
no.
just take it. You need to take this.
No.
You need to take this now, okay? Take it now.
I don't.
Take it now.
Okay, hurry and take yours. Take it, Matt.
Sam.
Take it.
Breathe.
Matt, just take yours, please.
I never had it.
So that's how that episode ended, and then it went to snack review, and we all hated that. But yeah, if you are new to 863, you don't get that. There's an in-between, there's a little audio bite where Matt passes out, hits his head. The vault door, once the serum disperses, the vault door opens. And, but Matt is unconscious, and so Quinn and Woods carry Matt out, and then you hear sirens, and an ambulance takes him to the hospital. And then we get the hospital episode that we all hated. I thoroughly, we watched the hospital episode. I think it was like 2 weeks ago we watched the hospital episode. I did enjoy watching it at that time because of knowing the future and what happens and stuff like that. I could actually be relaxed and watch this episode. But this ending was, chef's kiss. Just such a climax. And I remember thinking about it like, when is the next upload? And I think the uploads were like Tuesday and Fridays. And this happened on a Friday. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, what happens? And because, I am friends with Matthias, but he told me nothing. He enjoyed watching me squirm. He enjoyed watching me be totally off of theories. He loves that. He gets a kick out of that. I don't know what it is, but he definitely enjoys watching me squirm and scramble. So he told me nothing. He would give me no hints, no clues, nothing. I would get hints from Brandon because Brandon, he designed that dispersion bomb and he designed the serum bomb and he showed me the blueprints to those, but I didn't know what it was. I was just all like, oh, that's cool. You're working with Matt and you're actually designing things for him. That's really, really cool. I had no idea what it was at the time. So, but I was definitely with Subject 4. I was in the dark, and I know they opened in season 5, they opened up a 863 writing. I purposely kept out of that because I could not do my job as the podcast host and know things. There were things I knew. I'm trying to think. What were they? I can't even remember it right now. I remember there were things that I knew was what was going to happen. And I had to play dumb. And I remember, like, it was me and Shades at the time was my co-host. And we had to, for an entire episode, play extremely dumb to everything. But like, oh no, what is... And I remember a couple times that happened. And I had to play dumb. And it was actually kind of fun playing dumb. But yeah, so the snack review is a future episode. Yeah, we did it. It's the hospital episode. Was that a future episode or was it the other channel? I remember hearing it. They have a snack review in Matt's hospital bed. But we're not watching these in order. This is I'm trying to be I'm trying to spark interest so people will go and watch on their own. If you want to watch the hospital episode, it is right after this one. Yeah, I will be here Sunday. Tomorrow we are streaming gaming. I am gaming with the girls and Nugs. We're going to be playing Phasmophobia. So if you enjoyed this kind of like creepy sneaking around and you don't know what Phasmophobia is basically a game where you are ghost hunters and you are going to haunted locations and trying to figure out what type of ghosts you are dealing with in each hauntings. And if you are new here, we are not good at it. Me and my friends are not good at it, and I don't know why. And I'm hoping we get a bunch of people in the chat to help us. Like, please, if you're good at, like, you watch like Ghost Hunters and you're like, oh, I watch Ghost Hunters and I watch Ghost Adventures and I watch that BuzzFeed Unsolved Ghost Mystery with Shane and Ryan, like, I am so good at trying to figure out what ghosts are what and what hauntings are what. Well, please be here in the comments because we're not good at it. If we all die, we failed, and yeah, we're just not good at it. So please be here for that. Otherwise, we will be watching some episodes on Sunday. Also, look throughout the week. I'm busy this weekend, so I won't be editing any more Ultimate Chicken Horse, where I play with my friends and Matthias. Look for that. And you can watch me be 100% terrible at that, especially the episode that I uploaded today. I didn't do so bad at the farm, but the episode that I uploaded today, I was 100% bad at. And feel free to go to that video after this and let me know how bad I am. That is okay. I know how bad I am. I was horrible in the volcano round. But that's going to be it for me. Check out the links in the description. Check out those artists' commissions that are open. And we will see you guys tomorrow for Phasmophobia. Peace.
Artemis live on the screen, solving puzzles in between. Project 863 with the team, all our minds start to beam. Streaming with friends all night, Structure's got the insights. Overkill sets the vibe right, Nick and Melissa keep it tight. We got pastel and deals, Emico's